Coyote and the Rock, a Native American tale.
One sunny day, Coyote and Fox were out walking up a hill together.
They were warm and decided to stop for a rest.
Coyote pointed to a large smooth rock in front of them. Fox,
He said, "That's a good-looking rock. Let's rest there."
he spread his blanket over the rock and they lay down.
When they were ready to move on again, Coyote decided he was tired of carrying his blanket.
It was too heavy for this fine day.
He spoke to the rock.
Thank you for letting us rest on you, rock. I'm leaving my blanket as a present
to protect you from the rain and the snow.
Coyote and Fox set off down the hill on the other side.
They hadn't gone far when the sun hid behind the clouds and large drops of rain fell.
Coyote said,
"Fox, go and get my blanket back from Rock.
We need it now.
Fox went back to the rock and asked for the blanket. "No,
Said Rock in his deep voice.
this
This was a present I needed to protect me from the rain.
Coyote was angry when Fox told him what Rock had said.
He ran back up to the hill. Rock, you are ungrateful and selfish. All these years you've been lying here with nothing to protect you. A few more drops of rain won't harm you. I am cold and I'm getting wet
And I need this
this
blanket.
blanket.
And he snatched it back.
Coyote and Fox sat under the blanket, keeping warm and dry.
Rock was cold and wet.
When the rain stopped, sun peeked out from behind the clouds to see if anyone had missed him.
Then the ground began to rumble, and a crashing sound came from over the top of the hill. Fox,
Fox,
go and see what is making
that ground rumble, said Coyote.
Fox rushed up to the top of the hill, then ran back down screaming.
Coyote, quick, run, run! Rock is coming to
tell
take back
that
the blanket. Fox leaped into a nearby badger hole.
But it was too small and the tip of his tail stuck out.
Rock rolled over the hole and squashed the furry tip, turning it to white.
Even today, Fox's tail still has a white tip.
Coyote ran as fast as he could, his tail stretched out behind him.
Reaching the river, he swam to the other side.
I'm safe now, he said. Rock can swim. He'll sink to the bottom if he follows me.
Rock rolled into the river and started swimming. Coyote's jaw dropped open in surprise.
He scrambled up the bank and ran off again, heading for the forest. These big trees will protect me, he panted. Rock smashed and crashed his way through the forest, knocking down trees in his path.
Go away, Coyote, before Rock kills us all, shouted the trees.
Coyote ran from the forest down into the prairie where he saw two bears.
Help me! Help me! He howled.
Rock is chasing me!
We'll stop him.
growled the bears.
The first bear put out one paw to stop Rock, and his paw was broken.
Yow! He cried in pain. The second bear put out both paws, but Rock rolled right over him, squashing him as thin as pancake.
Coyote ran on until he saw some buffalo grazing.
Help me! He howled. Rock is chasing me!
The buffalo lowered their horn and charged at Rock.
Rock cracked their heads and kept rolling. Oh, my
head
head hurts!
moaned one of the buffalo.
Coyote ran on until he saw two old women talking outside their lodge.
They were holding stone hatchets.
Help me! He howled.
Rock is chasing me! He ran up and hid behind the woman, and when Rock reached them, they hit him with their hatchet, shattering Rock onto thousands of tiny pieces.
Coyote fell on the ground, exhausted.
The two women started whispering, but he could hear what they said.
Coyote is so plump and juicy. It will go well in our cooking pot. Frightened, Coyote realized they were witches.
He had to do something fast or they would eat him for dinner that night.
Thinking that he was too tired to run again, the witches went inside their lodge to get their cooking pot.
Coyote noticed their water jugs outside the door.
He jumped up, emptied the water out, then lay down again.
When the witches came out again, he said,
I need a drink of water after all this running. The witches pointed to the jugs. There's plenty there, Coyote. Help yourself.
He turned one of the jugs upside down.
They're empty. I'll go down to the river and fill them for you. The witches believed him.
When he was out of sight, Coyote dropped the jugs and ran away as fast as he could.
When the witches realized they had been tricked, they became angry and blamed each other.
They shouted louder and louder and finally hit each other on the head with their stone hatchet.
They dropped down dead, and that was the end of the witches. The end!